Hi guys! So today I know that sometimes life can get really frustrating. We'll be working on something and we don't quite understand what we're supposed to be doing. We might get really frustrated. So today we're going to read a book called I Am Peace, a book of mindfulness by Susan Verde. And it's kind of going to teach us how, in those times when we get really frustrated and we feel like everything is going wrong, this book is going to teach us about what we can do and ways to ground ourselves. So, here's the book. I Am Peace, a book of mindfulness by Susan Verde. Art by Peter H. Reynolds. There are times when I worry about what might happen next and what happened before. See, he's all worried there. The thoughts in my head are like rushing water, and I feel like a boat with no anchor. Do you guys ever feel like that? Do you ever have a time where things just feel really out of your control and you have nothing that can just calm you down? Let's take a minute and think about those things. Being carried away. Oh no, look, he fell in the water. I give myself a moment. I take a breath. Then I tell myself, it's all right. So let's take just a second. We'll look at these pictures real quick. And let's just take a second. Let's take a deep breath. We'll count 5 in and 5 back out. And I'll show you. Ready? And if you guys need to take more time than that, that's okay too. I feel the ground beneath my feet and steady myself. So see, now he knows that he's on land. So he knows that he's okay. And start to notice the here and the now. My thoughts begin to settle. My mind begins to clear. I am peace. So when we feel ourselves start to calm down, we know that we're peaceful, right? If you take a moment and you think about where you are and what's going on around you, and you just take a deep breath, you can feel peaceful. I watch my worries gently pop and disappear. I let things go. I can say what I feel inside out loud. I know myself. So when we have those frustrations and we get really worried, we just have to learn to let them go. It's okay. We can always go back to it. And he said he can say what he feels inside out loud. So if you ever feel frustrated, just come talk to the teacher and we'll work it out together. I can share kindness with others. I make a difference. He's feeding the birds. You see that? So could you guys tell me a time that you have felt that you shared your kindness with others? Or maybe somebody shared their kindness with you? Look, his seed fell. What do you guys think is going to happen? Let's see. He planted it. I can hug a tree and thank it for its beauty and strength. I connect to nature. So he made a difference, right? He grew that tree and he's hugging it. Because we get our oxygen from trees, right? I can watch the clouds make shapes against the sky. I know wonder. Have you guys ever seen a crazy shape in a sky? I know that I've seen a dog in the clouds. Have you guys ever seen anything interesting? I can taste and smell and touch and hear and see what is all around me. I use my senses. There he is using his senses. Do you guys know what our senses are? Our taste and smell and touch and hearing and sight. So we can use those to calm us. So if you get really frustrated, you can think of one thing that you can taste, one thing that you can smell, one thing you can touch, one thing you can hear, and one thing that you can see. And that will help too. I can feel my breath, fill my body. I tune into me. So let's take a big breath. And just feel it filling your whole body. Now the water is still. I have found my anchor, and everything is all right. I don't need to worry about before or after. I am in this moment. I am peace. There's his boat tied to the tree. Now I share my peace with others and hope that it is carried away to those who need it. So when you are frustrated and you need to cool down, that's okay. You can take a moment and you can calm down. And then when you're ready to return, if you see a friend getting frustrated, you can offer them the same advice that you just received. And I dream we are peace. The end. So it's okay to get frustrated, and it's perfectly okay to be angry. It's just what we do with that anger and that frustration that can sometimes not be so good. So when we do get frustrated, we just need to use our coping skills. Sometimes that's taking a deep breath. Sometimes that's just walking away or going to our cool down spot in the corner. And that's absolutely fine. You just have to talk to the teacher and let them know what's going on. And we're always here to support you.